Hello, welcome back to the channel, and today a totally different video, nothing to do with green tech or my solar journey or science. It's just an unboxing of this. So from my phone point of view, some of you would have seen on the channel that I use this because ever since about 2009 I've always had a BlackBerry style phone. I started off with a orange Rio because I like the QWERTY keyboard. And then I had a series of real BlackBerries up until about 2020 when I had the Key 1, I think it was. And when that broke, well, the battery was dying with every 4 hours and the keys were falling off. I was looking for a new QWERTY keyboard phone, and I found that there was only a couple on the market, one of which was a Unihertz Titan, which was this phone, which has served me well for the past 5 years. It has a huge battery in it, which originally lasts about 3 days, and now will only last about a day. It's got a big memory of, or big processor of 6 gig. The only thing that's a bit strange is the screen size, because it's a square, means that some apps don't readjust to it. Other news about this, I could take it apart to replace parts, so the only part I've had to replace was the charging port, which cost me about $9 from the US. So this year in June, Unihertz released a Kickstarter for their new one, the Titan 2, and I didn't get in on the very early bird of it, which would have cost me about £170. Instead I was in the next couple of hundred people, so the early bird was for the first 100. This was for the next 500, and I paid about, including postage, about £190 for it. So let's open it up and see what's inside. So this has come from Hong Kong. It arrived yesterday, which was the 4th of November, and I think it was shipped last Friday. So it's in a cellophane package, so let's see how much I butcher getting into this. It is actually quite heavy, this box. Okay, so there's a couple of little security tab fins to cut through. And now we should be able to get into the phone itself. So I'm not going to be turning the phone on in this video and setting it up, because that will just be a bit boring for you all to watch me having to put passwords in and trying to remember them. So we've got a little pack on the top, which has the little fin with the point on it to open up where you put the SIM card. There are some what looks like user's guides, the warranty, no idea what this is. Is that screen protector? Yes, spare screen protector. And what looks like a case. Yeah, a soft case that goes around the whole phone by the looks of it. It's a sort of rubberized case there. And then there's the phone itself. So if I give it a little tilt. So in the bottom of the case there is a little bundle of cables. So that's a USB-C to USB-C and a USB to 3mm jack. My old phone did have a 3mm jack on the top. And there is a 3-pin plug. And of course here is the phone itself. So this is in some sort of little plastic sheath. So let's take that out. And there's the phone itself. So it's a little bit lighter than the previous one if I'm just putting it in my hands. It's pretty much the same size. It's pretty much the same width. It's a tiny bit shorter. But yeah. What I am noticing though, it's got a metal case on the outside of it. But what I am noticing, unlike this screw, which had little torque screws, which you can undo to take it apart, this one doesn't seem to have any of that. So maybe this one isn't as repairable as a previous one. The other difference between this is the screen size is pretty much identical. Put them side by side. There is a secondary screen on the back. Yeah, so that's the unboxing. So what will you get when you open your Unihertz phone? As say, I think they're still just shipping to people who backed them on Kickstarter, but then they are usually on sale for Amazon, and I think the price on Amazon will be about £300. Anyway, thank you for watching. probably be back with the next videos on solar and heat pumps in later videos.